It's a Nashville kind of night at Wendy's Resin Lab. Y'all go on and pull you up a chair and let's make some Nashville memories into resin. A chair and stay a while. Y'all, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I just got back from a 3-day road trip with my daughter Carol Ann and my best friend Kadena, and we went to Nashville, Music City, USA, and we had such a great time. And the whole time I was there, I was looking for things that I could bring home and I could put into resin. So I have all kinds of little goodies, and we are going to use our skill and our creativity to try and put these into some souvenirs for myself for our trip to Nashville. So let's get started. Y'all already know. Put them on. Put it on. And you know why? Because I tell you every time. Protect yourself. Hey, wait. Is it time for... It's time for some lab results on our Christmas ornaments. And there's so many of them that, gosh, I don't know how to score all of them. So let me wait. Looking at all of them together. I don't know that all of them are quite what I thought they would be. For example, this one, which has another one stuck to the back of it. Which is going to go on my forensics Christmas tree at school because it looks like somebody's bleeding. But some of them are really, really pretty, like this one. And I just can't get over the Christmas tree. I just think the Christmas tree is fantastic. So I'm thinking overall, this was a mess up. These aren't great. If I did, yeah, that one's probably going to the forensics tree as well. So if I did anything to these, I think I might do like a doming on some of them to make them shiny on both sides. And I might just pour them solid colors next time, except for this tree. I think I would do the tree the exact same way. It's so pretty. So I'm thinking because these two and this one kind of messed up the bunch, but it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Let's give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, it's a sympathy point. 9 out of 10. Yay, Christmas. Okay, here's the vision of what I am trying to accomplish. And I'm going to show you the vision ahead of time in case I mess it up, because I want to talk to you about some of the things that inspired me in Nashville as I'm pouring. So I'm going to go ahead and give you, here's what I think it should look like. All right, first of all, this right here is going to be my Dolly coaster. And I think I'm going to pour a little bit of red with gold glitter, just a tiny amount on the bottom. And then I'm going to put, this is a magnet and a guitar pick and a flattened penny that says Nashville. So I'm going to put those on and then pour clear over them. This is my Nashville, Music City, USA ornament, and I thought I would stick some guitar picks out from around that. And I'm going to do this entire thing just in clear. This one is the one that I'm most excited about, and I really hope and pray that it works out. This is my Grand Ole Opry ornament that has guitar necks and microphones sticking out of it. And it says Opry 100 Years of Music, established 1925. And I am going to put all of these guitar picks down and then put the ornament down, and then just to make sure that it doesn't stick up out of the top, I'm going to put something heavy on top of it and let that layer settle, and then I'll pour clear on the rest of it. So that is my plan for my Nashville keepsakes. So fingers crossed it works out right, and I have something that I can keep forever. So instead of explaining the resin to you, this part, I just kind of wanted to talk to you about my trip to Nashville and some of the things that really inspired me as we went. So first of all, I did not have plans to go on a trip to Nashville, but my friend Kadena said to me one night, you know, Dolly has a new truck stop open in Tennessee. Would you like to go on a road trip with me? And at first I told her no. And, you know, but then I felt bad about it because that girl she has done every single crazy scheme that I can think of. She has went along with it. So, she said, well, you know, Nashville's right up the road. And I was thinking we could stay the night and then go to the Grand Ole Opry. And I said, stop it right there. You had me at Grand Ole Opry, girl. So we planned our trip. She booked us a nice Airbnb apartment and got our Grand Ole Opry tickets. We were really excited. The funniest thing that happened to us on our trip, and I'm telling you, whenever Kadena and I are together, everything is funny. And my daughter, my 17-year-old daughter, was with us, and she does not think that we're as funny as we think we are, and so that makes it even funnier. So I guess the funniest thing that we did all the way up there was we saw the craziest road signs, road names, billboards, names of places that were just, we just thought they were hilarious. Like there was a road called Katy Did Holler, and I was like, what'd she holler about? You know, it's just stupid stuff like that. But my favorite billboard sign was for a septic tank company, and their slogan was, "We give a crap." And I thought that was hilarious. So, our first stop on our trip was at Dolly's, and, you know, you walk in and, it is just like golden sequins, just, you know, everywhere. There are so many, souvenirs. I mean, that's basically, you know, what they're selling there is Dolly souvenirs. And there's an aisle there for every season of her career. So there's a whole aisle for Jolene. There's a whole aisle for Rockstar Dolly. There's a whole aisle for, you know, everything. And there are keychains everywhere. So if you want a keychain, they have lots of variety for you. They had shirts and hats and cups and little purses that look like bustiers. And I mean, they have lots and lots of things for souvenirs. And they do have a full service restaurant. It's a buffet, and then they had a grab and go, and then they had like an ice cream place, and they had a few places where you could do take photos. And there was a tour bus out back where you could take a photo of that. The most impressive thing in there to me was a chandelier made out of guitars. And when I saw that, it gave me an inspiration for resin, because for me, you know, everything comes back to resin. What can I do with resin? So I said, I need to look for guitar picks. I can do something with guitar picks on this this episode. So so that was my idea. I was on the search for guitar picks. I didn't find any guitar picks at Dolly's, but I did find a guitar magnet that I purchased to use in one of my resin projects. So then we went on to Nashville that night. The next morning we went shopping at the Opry Mills Mall, which was a very nice place. They got a lot of good sales going on. And we were able to do some school clothes shopping and got my daughter's backpack for school this year and everything. And I found guitar picks in several different places, so I was able to get all the guitar picks that I wanted to. And we went in this one store, and it was like Nashville Souvenirs. There was a Willie Nelson museum or something, and it was right next to a Dukes of Hazzard store. And I found an ornament that says Nashville, Music City, USA. And I was like, that would be perfect in resin. So I got that, and that's where I found a bunch of guitar picks as well. And so then that night we went to the Grand Ole Opry, and I had never been there before, and I was just, kind of in awe thinking about all of the talent that has been on that stage. And what's really neat is that in the center of the stage where the main person singing stands, they have a circle of wood that's a different color than the rest of the stage. And they explain to you that center came out of the original, the most famous original place. It wasn't the original, but the Ryman Theater, Ryman Auditorium. And when they moved the Opry House to where it is now, they took that piece of the floor out and then made it the center of the stage. And it's so cool. And it's just kind of think about how many people stood in that circle of wood and sang over the years. And I'm just thinking Loretta Lynn and Dolly Parton and Ernest Tubb. And, I just... gosh, it gives you chills to think about the amount of talent that stood in that one particular spot. So the show that we saw that night, it was Jamie Johnson's birthday, and so he got to pick everybody that was coming to sing that night. And I really went through an emotional roller coaster at the Grand Ole Opry. First of all, I was super excited to be there, really, really excited to be there. And then this guy, Bill Anderson, comes on the stage. He's 88 years old. He's the oldest member of the Grand Ole Opry. This year he's been a member of the Opry for 65 years. And he came out, and they called him Whispering Bill. And he came out, and he sang a song about being a songwriter that was kind of funny. And then he sat down on a stool, and he asked if anybody in the audience had been married for 25 years, 35 years, 50 years. And he said, I'm going to sing this one for those people that have been in it for the long haul. And he sang this song, and I don't know if I got the lyrics right, but I'm going to give you the gist of it. Basically, it was, you're the last one I'll ever forget. And he was singing to his loved one, and he said, if my eyes go dark, or if my eyes go blind, I'll look into the darkness and I'll see your face. If my ears go deaf, I'll listen in the stillness and still hear your voice. And if my mind goes, you're the last one that I'll ever forget. And I was just thinking, oh my gosh, it just, it tore me up. I was thinking about my parents, and they've been married well over 50 years. But I was specifically thinking about this family that I've known since I was a little girl. And the wife, she passed away a few years ago, but she had dementia. And I was thinking about her and how her husband just so lovingly took care of her all the way up until the end. And I was just, I just sobbed. It was just an emotional moment for me. And so that was a second emotion I experienced that night. The third one was very inspirational. And there was a girl that was introduced, and it was her first time on the Opry stage. Her name was Lily Miola, and she's from Maui. And she came out in this dress. Y'all look it up on YouTube. She came out in this dress that was made of real flowers, like live flowers. The whole dress was made out of live flowers, and it was so beautiful. It looked like it was so heavy though. But she came out and she sang this song called Daydream, and I'm gonna read the chorus to you. It says, "Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you're making. If it ain't big enough, if it doesn't scare the hell out of you, if it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream?" And y'all, that song just spoke to me. It spoke to me because I was thinking about this YouTube channel, and I was so scared. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years, and I just didn't know what it was going to be about. And I also wanted to pour resin for years and was just scared to. But I finally bought a kit, and I let it sit there for about 6 months. Because I was scared. And don't let your daydreams lay by the wayside. Don't save them for sleep. Do them. And so, that was my biggest thing. The scariest part was posting that first video. And you know what I was scared of most is, what if somebody is mean to me? What if somebody leaves a nasty comment? And but you can't just sit around and not live your life and not follow your dream just because you're scared of what somebody might say about you. And that's what that song said to me. And it inspired me to write down some lyrics. It inspired me to do more resin. It inspired me to just keep building this channel because, I might not have 30,000 viewers. I wish I had more likes and subscribes. Please subscribe. Just because, you get to see more content. And every time I make something new, it'll let you know. And I just, I'm having the time of my life making these videos. And you're getting a chance to see my personality in some of them. And it's just, that song just really, really, really spoke to me. And it was just wow. So look her up, Lily Miola. Go look her up and listen to that song Daydream and see if it inspires you. So on the way home the next day, we took the scenic route, and it took longer, but we actually traveled in 4 states in one day, and we saw some beautiful sights, y'all. We saw, there were several times where I told Kadena just to pull over and let me take a picture, or let me take a little video, or let me capture this, because it was just so pretty. So, think about that when you're on your next trip. Instead of getting on the interstate and getting there fast, take it slow and take the scenic route, and you might see some funny signs. You might, make some memories with your friends and family. So thank you for listening to my ramblings, but I just wanted to tell you guys what I was inspired about in Nashville. Hey everybody, it's time to reveal our Nashville crafts. Want to see? All right, let's get started.
I rolled into Nashville with a tired old map, saw the Opry glow, and I felt that crack. Rows of names I knew on that old stage wall said, boy, you can dream, but you still gotta call. Not just wishing, not just